Imagine waking up tomorrow with a YouTube video idea. You don't have a camera, you don't want to show your face, you don't know how to edit videos, and honestly, you don't even know how to record a proper voiceover. But somehow, you type one idea into an AI tool and it gives you scripts, it creates scenes, it adds voice, it adds visuals, it adds captions, and you end up with an actual video that you can edit and publish on YouTube. Sounds almost too easy, right? That technology is already here, and today I'm going to be showing you 8 AI tools that can help you create YouTube videos almost from scratch. And here is where this video gets very interesting. I'm not just going to tell you the names of these tools. For every single one, I'm going to show you what it does, how to use it, the type of YouTube videos you can create with it, and most importantly, how you can actually make money with the skill. Because knowing an AI tool is one thing, knowing how to turn that tool into an income, that's the real game. And please stay till the end because the last few tools are especially interesting if you're thinking about starting a faceless YouTube channel or offering AI video creation as a service. So let's get into it. Tool number 1 is Flicky. Flicky is basically a script to video and idea to video platform. And this is why I like it for beginners. You don't necessarily need to start with a finished video. You can start with something as simple as an idea. For example, imagine you type, create a 10 minutes YouTube video explaining 7 online jobs beginners can do from home. Flicky can help turn that idea into a video. According to Flicky's current workflow, you can give it an idea, let it create the scripts and scenes, choose your narrator and visuals, then generate the video. It's amazing, right? It also supports script to video, AI voices, captions, visuals, and different formats. So let's say you want to create a faceless YouTube channel. You could choose a niche like, say, technology, AI tools, personal finance, travel, history, motivation, education, or even storytelling. So given all this niche, this is how I would use Flicky. First, I will start with the topic. Let's say why most people never become financially free. Just choose a topic. Then I will tell the AI who the video is for. For example, I will say create a 10 minutes YouTube video for beginners between 20 and 40 years old. Use simple English. Make the opening emotional and curiosity driven. That's very important. Don't just type, make me a video about money. That's too vague. So you have to give it the rightful prompt. Everything is about giving it a good prompt. So you have to give the AI direction. Then Flicky can help create the script. After that, you review the script, and please don't skip this part. Make sure you review it because, of course, AI can also make mistakes. It can also sound too generic. So read through the script and change everything that doesn't sound like something a real human would say. Very, very important. So next, you choose the visuals. You can choose stock footage or AI generated visuals depending on the type of video you are creating. Then choose your voice. And this is another important part. Don't always pick the first voice you see. Listen to a few, okay? Then you want one that sounds natural and matches your niche. So let's say for a serious finance channel, you probably don't want a voice that sounds like a cartoon character that just drank 3 cans of energy drink. You get it. So next, you then add captions, music, and transition, and make sure you preview everything. And finally, export your video. What can you make with Flicky? You can create 10 AI tools beginners should know. You can create 5 countries you can visit on a budget. You can create 7 money mistakes keeping you poor, how to start freelancing, or even storytelling video. So you can just choose any niche that you're comfortable with and work with that. Now, how can you make money with this tool? This is where things get interesting, right? You could create your own YouTube channel and eventually monetize it, okay, through the YouTube monetization program, through sponsorship, affiliate marketing, and through your own digital product. But there's another route. You can also sell a service. There are thousands of businesses that need videos. Real estate agents, coaches, online stores, consultants, small businesses, course creators. You could also offer this type of service like turning your script into professional YouTube videos. You can offer such services. So you are no longer selling flicky, you are selling a result. And that's a very important difference. Number two, agent. Now, let's say you don't want a faceless video. You actually want a person on the screen, but you don't want to record yourself. This is where agent becomes interesting. This is where agent comes into play. So agent can turn text or a script into a presenter-led video using AI avatars, voices, B-rolls, and captions. Its current text to video workflow lets you paste a script, select a presenter and voice, customize visuals, and generate the finished video. So imagine you want to create a YouTube channel about technology. You don't want to show your own face. You could create an AI presenter who introduces your video. Like, for example, in today's video, we are looking at AI tools that can save you hours every week. You can write that script, choose your presenter, choose your voice, then add your supporting visuals and generate. Now, I'm going to give you one warning. Don't make every video look exactly the same, okay? Of course, you have to use your head in as much as you're using AI. If every video has the same AI person standing in the same room with the same background, same facial expression, same delivery, people will definitely notice. And it can quickly feel like a robot reading the internet. Instead, use B-rolls, change your scenes, change the screenshots, add text, add movement, break the video into different visual sections, okay? So this is how you can improve this type of video, right? To make it very interesting. To make money with this tool, you can create videos for businesses, create videos for companies, online courses, real estate agent, consultant, YouTube creators, coaches. You can even create product demonstration videos, okay? For example, a company could give you their product description, so you can turn that into a professional video. They pay you for the finished video. You can also use the tool for your own YouTube channel. And here is another clever idea: multilingual content. So if your original video performs well in English, you can create versions of other languages. Agent currently support voice and video localization across many languages, making that kind of repurposing much easier. You have one video, multiple audiences. That's where AI starts becoming really powerful. Number three is Synthesia. Now let's move to another tool that is especially useful for people who want professional looking presenter video. Now think about those corporate videos where someone appears on screen explaining something, except you don't want a camera crew. Synthesia allows you to start from a prompt, script, document, or content, then create a video draft with an AI avatar, voiceover, and visual. Its current workflow also supports AI-generated scripts, presenter avatars, and translation into many languages. Let's say your YouTube channel teaches people how to use software. You could create a video called How to Use Canva as a Complete Beginner. You start with your script, then you upload or paste it into Synthesia. Next, you choose your avatar, choose your voice, add your visuals. You can then edit the scene. Maybe the presenter says, let me show you exactly where to click. And then instead of keeping the avatar on screen, you can tweak it by showing the screen recording. So that makes the video much more useful. What type of YouTube channel can use this? Tutorial channels, educational channels, business channels, career channels, technology channels, explainer channels, training channels, and even new style educational channels. Please note, don't let the AI avatar do all the work. So that is the idea. The avatar should be the presenter. Your visual should tell the story. So if you're explaining how to create a YouTube channel, show YouTube. If you're explaining Canva, show Canva. If you're explaining a website, show the website. Simple, okay? So don't allow the AI avatar to do everything. So this will make your video very engaging and valuable. And here is the money angle. You can create videos for businesses. Imagine a company hires you to create how their software works, how to use their products, how to onboard a new employee, how to explain their services. So you are not just making YouTube videos anymore. You are providing business video production. And that is a good source of income, and that can be much more valuable. Tool number 4, Pictory. Let's talk about a tool that is very interesting if you already have a written content. So this tool is called Pictory, of course. And one of its useful feature is script to video. You give it your written script and it can break that script into scenes, suggest visuals, add captions and audios, and create a storyboard you can edit. So this is especially useful for people who don't want to start from a blank screen. Let's say you already wrote 10 things nobody tells you about working from home. Instead of manually searching for footage for every sentence, you can put your script into this AI tool called Pictory. The AI analyzes the script, then it starts building scenes around your script, around the content you pasted. Now, here is where you need to pay attention. Don't blindly accept every visual it chooses. This is where human effort comes into play. So let's say your script says, many people think working from home means sleeping until noon. And the AI gives you a random picture of somebody sitting at a laptop. It's okay, but you can make it better. You can tweak it. You can replace that visual with something funny or something related to that particular script, right? Maybe someone sleeping beside the laptop. Then when you say, but the reality is very different, change the scene. Now, the viewer has something new to look at. That's how you keep attention. And what can you make with this tool? You can make faceless YouTube videos, educational videos, list style videos, explainer videos, business videos, storytelling videos, and content based on existing written materials. And here is how you can make money with this tool. Suppose you are good at writing. You can combine your writing skill with Pictory. A client gives you a script, you turn it into a finished YouTube video. You can also approach bloggers. Some may have 50 blog posts sitting on their website. You can tell them, I can turn your existing articles into YouTube videos. That's a service, and it will amaze you that they're going to pay you for that service. They are using content they already have, so it's a very smart idea. Tool number 5, Beyond Go. This particular AI tool can turn prompts, scripts, documents, and even URLs into video. And the big difference here is that Beyond is particularly useful for animated and illustrated explainer style videos. So imagine you want to create a YouTube channel explaining complicated topics in simple English. For example, how does inflation work? Instead of showing random stock footage, you could create an animated explanation. Maybe an animated character walks into the supermarket, the price of rice goes up. Are you getting the idea? The character looks shocked. Then the video explains why prices are increasing. Now the information becomes visual, and that's powerful because some topics are difficult to explain with normal footage. Animation can make them easier. So to use it, all you need to do is to start with your topic. Let's say how banks make money. So you give the tool your prompt. You could say, create an 8-minute educational YouTube video explaining how banks make money. Use simple English, related examples, and an engaging storytelling style. The AI can generate the script and video, then go through the scenes, change the characters, change the background, add text, just add that touch of human in the whole thing. Fix the narration, and most importantly, make the story human. Don't just explain, tell a story. For example, imagine you walk into a bank tomorrow and deposit 100,000 naira. Now the viewer has a situation they understand. To make money with this tool, animated explainer videos are useful for startups, for schools, businesses, financial companies, software companies, YouTube channels, online courses. You can offer, I create animated explainer videos for businesses and YouTube creators. And because animation takes time when done manually, AI can help you produce faster. Are you getting the whole idea? Tool number 6, Steve AI. Now we are getting into another interesting one. This tool is useful when you want to turn text or a script into video content and experiment with different visual styles. This kind of tool can be particularly useful for explainer videos, educational content, animated videos, marketing content, social videos, and faceless YouTube content. Here is how I would approach it. Let's say your topic is 8 strange things that happen when you stop using social media. Instead of simply asking AI, make the video, all you need to do is to break the idea into scenes. Scene 1, a person scrolling through their phone at 2 p.m. Scene 2, they put the phone down. Are you getting it? Scene 3, they start reading a book. Scene 4, they begin talking to people. Scene 5, they realize how much time they were spending online. Now, give the tool that direction. Why? Because AI is good, but specific instruction make AI much better. So your prompt and the way you ask the AI, direct the AI matters a lot. You can then review the generated scenes and adjust the visuals and narration. Now, here is the money part. Don't just use Steve AI to make your own videos. You can turn this into a video editing service. For example, I will turn your blog post into an engaging YouTube video. A business sends you 2,000 words article. You can turn it into a video. You add narration, you add visuals, you add captions, you deliver it. Again, you are not selling AI, you are selling video production. That mindset can change how you approach the whole industry. Tool number 7, in video AI. I know this is the one you've probably heard of before, but I'm including it because its current capabilities have expanded quite a lot. In video AI can take a prompt and generate a video with scripting, visuals, voiceover, subtitles, and music. It also supports editing through text instructions. And this is one of those tools where the quality of your instructions really matters. Let's say you type, make a video about AI. That's not enough. Instead, say, create a 10-minute YouTube video explaining 7 AI tools beginners can use to save time. Start with a strong hook, use simple English, use the friendly Nigerian English style of narration. Include examples for every tool. Use cinematic B-roll, captions, and background music. Keep the pacing fast and remove unnecessary repetition. Have you seen the difference? You are giving the AI a production brief. And InVideo's current workflow can also take an existing script directly and turn it into a video. So once the video is generated, don't just download it immediately. Of course, you have to watch it, right? Look out for wrong visuals, mispronounced words, bad scenes, repetitive footage, awkward sentences, incorrect information. Then you fix them, because of course AI makes mistakes. You have to be very, very careful when you must have generated your video. You can even give editing instruction through text. For example, remove scene 4, change the voice to a female voice. Are you getting it? Make the introduction more dramatic, replace the visuals. That's one of the useful parts of the workflow. And that is where human effort comes into play. And that is what makes your video very, very engaging. And people will be actually glued. To make money with this tool, you can offer YouTube automation services, video editing services, social media and content packages, business advertisement, affiliate content, YouTube short, YouTube product, and even content repurposing. For example, a client gives you one 10-minute YouTube video. You can turn that video into one long form video, 5 shorts, 3 Instagram reels, 3 TikToks, and several post graphics. Suddenly, you are not selling one video, you are selling a content package. That is where the money can become more interesting. Tool number 8, Hagen Video GPT. Let's talk about something that sounds almost crazy. Creating a video from inside ChatGPT using Hagen Video GPT integration. Hagen's Video GPT can take a plain language prompt and help create a finished video with a presenter, script, voiceover, and scenes. So instead of jumping between 10 different platforms, you can describe what you want. For example, create a 5-minute YouTube video explaining 5 online jobs beginner can start without experience. Use a friendly female presenter, simple English, a strong opening hook, supporting B-roll and captions. The system can turn that idea into a video workflow. And this is where I want you to think bigger. Because the real opportunity isn't AI can make videos. We already know that, right? The real opportunity is one person can now produce the amount of content that used to require a small team. Think about it. One person can research, one person can write, one person can generate, one person can edit, one person can publish, and that person could be you. And how can you make money with this? You can build your own YouTube channel. You could create videos for clients. You could make product videos. You could create educational content. You could build niche channels. You could create videos for coaches. You could create videos for online businesses. You could even create multilingual versions of existing videos. And that leads me to the biggest lesson from this entire video, the big secret, which is you don't need all 8 tools. Actually, please don't go and sign up for all the 8 tools I just mentioned. You will open 8 tabs, try everything, get confused, and you don't want to do that. And the next 3 days you are watching Netflix and you don't want to fall into such mess. You don't actually need all the 8 tools. You need to pick one to learn it properly, then build a system around it. For example, ChatGPT or another research tool for research, one AI tool for scripting, one video generator, one thumbnail tool, one publishing workflow, and that's enough. And there's something else I want you to understand. AI doesn't automatically make a good YouTube channel. Do you get that? You still need good ideas. You still need good titles. You still need thumbnails people want to click. You still need a strong hook. You still need useful information. And most importantly, you need to give people reason to keep watching, keep coming, keep engaging in your video. Because imagine you create the most beautiful AI video in the world, but your first 30 seconds are boring. Nobody cares. The technology won't save you. Your story will. How would I build a YouTube channel with this tool? So if I were starting from zero today, here is what I'll do. I want you to pay close attention. Listen to me. First, I would choose one very specific niche, not technology because that's too broad. I would choose AI tools for beginners or money lessons for young adults. So you don't have to go into niches that are so oversaturated. You have to look for niches that are not too saturated. Okay? With the ones I've just listed now. Or you can also look at online jobs for beginners, simple explanations of complicated things. Then I will research 30 video ideas, not one, 30. Because you don't want to start a channel and run out of ideas after 4 videos. Then, next thing I'm going to do is I will create one strong script. I will make the opening extremely interesting. That is the hook. It's very, very important. You probably don't need another job. You might just need one skill that companies are already paying people to use. Then I will create the video using one of the tools we've discussed. But I wouldn't allow the AI completely control the final video. I will edit it. I will add my personality. I will add examples. I will add humor. I will add opinion. I will add stories because that's what makes your channel feel like your channel. It makes it feel human and natural. Then I will create the thumbnail. I will write a strong title. I will upload it and I will study the analytics. If people are leaving in the first 30 seconds, fix the hook. If people are clicking but leaving quickly, fix the video. If nobody is clicking, fix the title and thumbnail. And then do it again and again and again, because one of the biggest advantage AI gives you is that you can experiment faster. So let's quickly recap. We looked at Flicky, which is great for turning ideas and script into complete videos. It looked at Hegen, which is excellent for presenter-led and avatar videos. It looked at Synthesia, which is useful for professional, educational, and business-style videos. We looked at Pictory, which is useful when you already have a script, article, or written content. We looked at Vion Go, which is great for animated and explainer style content. We looked at Steve AI, which is useful for creating different styles of AI-powered video content. We also looked at InVideo AI, which is powerful for creating complete video from prompts and scripts. And then Heged Video GPT, which is useful for turning plain language instructions into video content with AI presenter and production element. But remember, the tool is not the business. Your skill is the business. Anybody can open an AI website. Very few people know how to turn an ordinary idea into a video people actually want to watch. That's the skill. And if you can learn that, you don't just have an AI tool, you have something people can use to build a YouTube channel, create content for businesses, offer freelance services, promote products, build digital products, and potentially create multiple income streams around video content. If you've been saying, I want to start YouTube, but I don't have a camera, you have to start. I don't know how to edit. Learn one of these tools. I don't want to show my face. Of course, you have an option. I don't have a big budget. You have to start small. So you don't need a Hollywood studio. You need a good idea, a useful message, and the willingness to keep moving. And please, don't become that person who spends 6 months researching AI tools but never publishes a single video. At some point, you have to close the tutorials, open your laptop, and make the thing, and of course, make it happen. Because your first video probably won't be perfect. Your fifth probably won't be perfect either. But your 20th, you will look back at the first one and laugh. It will amaze you. And that's a good thing. That progress. And if this video helped you, subscribe, because I'm going to be bringing amazing videos that will be valuable to you. If you want to start a faceless YouTube channel with AI, don't just ask yourself, which AI tool should I use? Ask yourself, what problem can I solve for my audience? Once you answer that, the tool will become much more easier to choose. I will see you in the next one. And please, go make that video. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Bye.